This is going to be an MDG product review. So this is the product. I'll show you up close in a minute. And I like to use this brush that I got with this product, but this is the main product that we're going to be talking about today. All right, so this is the product right here. It's called Mild and Safe Leather Cleaner. All right, you would think, well, why are you using a leather cleaner if you're talking about cleaning suede or Alcantara? Well, leather is essentially suede, and suede is technically Alcantara. So technically, you can use this leather cleaner on your suede. If you have an exotic, a lot of those cars have a suede dashboard. You can clean it with this. You can clean your seats with this. You just need this and a microfiber. Like I said, it is the actual Mild and Safe Leather Cleaner. And it is by Gyeon, so hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Gyeon. So like neon, but there's a G in front of it. So Gyeon or Gyeon, I don't know. And what it is the Q2M Leather Cleaner. It is the mild pre-coating leather cleaner. Now, what I like to do is I like to make sure that I have gloves. You want to wear gloves with this because it can be kind of harsh on your skin, and you want to have a nice microfiber. And what you want to do first is you want to have your brush. This is another suede kit that I got, and I use it a little bit, but I mainly like the brush with this suede cleaner. So what I like to do is first is just start the brush just to get and release any top dirt. And you just want to barely just graze this across. You don't want to slam this down and grind in and brush. These brushes are made for leather, suede, and Alcantara, so you just want to lightly brush. Brush the steering wheel, of course, at the top where you touch it the most is where you're going to be kind of hitting a lot. But for the most part, I keep my hand down here on this plastic part to not have to dirty this up so much unless I just have to touch the top part. But you want to hit all of your steering wheel like this. All right, after you have brushed this in pretty good, you just want to hit every area of your actual steering wheel as best as you can to make sure you uplift any dirt. Now, I've been keeping up with mine since I've had this cleaner, so it won't take me that long to do it. I'm just doing a little extra for video, but technically my steering wheel is not that dirty, and this brush is not going to really uplift too much dirt because I've kept it pretty clean. All right, after you are done with your brush, you want to uplift the first part of dirt. You want to uplift the main part of your dirt. And after you get that done, you want to start with the spraying process of the actual product. So the subscriber, one of my guys who asked me to do this video, or who asked what I clean or what I use to clean my steering wheel with, put your comment up. And I was supposed to do this video for you back 2 videos ago, but you know, I didn't feel like it would have fit with the extra video that I was doing, which was like a POV. So, and then I did a car feature. I did one of my guys featured his car on my channel. So you could put this more to like a wide spray, or you could do it to where it's more condensed and narrow. I want that wide. So the main thing you're gonna do is spray some of this on your actual microfiber, and you're gonna be spraying it on your steering wheel. And all you're gonna do at first is you're just gonna be just kind of like dabbing the steering wheel for the most part. You're gonna be dabbing the steering wheel just like this. You're gonna be dabbing it. Spray more on your actual microfiber, and then more on your steering wheel, and just kind of dab it. All you're doing is just kind of grabbing the steering wheel like this. You're not doing any kind of rubbing or wiping just yet, because you want to get that to get soaked. You want the product to get soaked in, and what it does is it pushes the dirt out. So as you soak it in by squeezing the steering wheel, you're allowing the product to get into the Alcantara and then push out. And then once it's lifted up to the surface, then that's when you can wipe away. But that's how this product works. You can't see it, but it's actually doing its job. So like I said, the job that it does is it penetrates the actual material and it lifts off the dirt from the actual core to the surface, so you can just wipe and brush it right off. You're dabbing, you're dabbing. I'll give you guys close-ups of this when I'm done. But my steering wheel, like I said, is fairly clean because I've been keeping up with using this product for the last, I would say, close to 2 months. So my steering wheel is in decent shape. So I don't have too much of an issue with serious dirt or grime. Once you hit all areas of the steering wheel with just that squeezing technique I was telling you about, you're just squeezing the steering wheel with the actual microfiber so that the product can sink and soak into the Alcantara, which is basically a fiber. So once it goes into the pores of the Alcantara is when you let it sit for a little bit before you brush, and then you start to use your microfiber again to now agitate. And it just takes a little bit of this stuff when you keep up with your cleaning. But if it's been, a year, 2 years since if you have a 2018 Demon, it could be years that you've never done this. So it's going to take you a lot more. But that was like the first, I say the 2018 Demon because that's the first that's the first Challenger where they offered an Alcantara steering wheel in that 2018 Demon. And then after that, it started to be available for the other trims. So that could be 5 years ago, depending on how long you've had that car, unless you've just taken great care of it all this time. All right, now that I've done the soaking process, where I've soaked the actual product into the Alcantara, this is what I'm gonna do now. Now I'm gonna go to like a dry part of my microfiber and just start rubbing it, all right? And now I'm gonna rub kind of like up and away. That way it's like falling off onto the actual microfiber. It's like I'm fanning it off, and you can't see it, but it's falling onto this microfiber. And like I said, you can repeat this same process with your seats, like how I have in my Daytona Hellcat. You can just spray your seats and just rub it down with your microfiber. This is very quick for me. Like I said, I've been keeping up on it. It may take you a lot longer if your steering wheel is in pretty bad shape. All right, now that I've done that with the microfiber, I'll just come back now with the brush and I'll lightly brush the fiber back up, because what happens is when you have a lot of dirt in your Alcantara steering wheel, it gets matted. All right, you want that soft, plush feel that you get when you first get the car. You want your steering wheel to go back to that plush feel. So that's what this does. This brush breaks up the actual fibers from being matted. After you clean it, the dirt is now released, and now you can brush it to get it that plush feel again. There's nothing better than feeling a plush suede Alcantara steering wheel. I'll get you guys off the tripod right now and let you see how it looks up close, so you can kind of get a better idea of how this looks. All right, so if you look close, you can see how deep the color looks, how rich the color looks in this Alcantara steering wheel. It has that deep richness about it that when you first get it. All right, when you first get the actual steering wheel, it has that deep, rich, dark color. So here's the brush again, just so I can hit it a little in front of the actual lens so you can see how it looks. But this brush you can get from any drugstore, or if you want to order online a leather or a suede or an Alcantara brush, this is what you need. You're brushing at an angle, like I said, just swiping it across like this, not pushing down extremely hard and grinding while you're brushing. You don't want to do that. You could possibly damage the Alcantara like this, so you just want to keep it very light. At the end, you can just hit your steering wheel a little bit more precise with your brush. Also, to clean these brushes, all you need is a light, warm water. You want to run this under light, warm water over some time, because over time, you can have dirt that gets trapped in here. So you want to release that so you're not just carrying dirt onto your next clean steering wheel or seats or dashboard. Whatever interior that you have that's Alcantara, you don't want to be carrying that dirt. So that's just a quick tip on how to clean this brush over time. And the steering wheel is looking real OEM right now. It's got that OEM look. Try to keep it up like that. When I go to the dealership, I'm very particular. I don't want these guys that work on my car or that are doing my oil change to be touching all over my steering wheel. So I have plastic covers that I keep, wheel covers that I use when I go to the dealership. I put them on just like this. It goes on just like this. And I tell them, do not take this off. I do not want this removed. I want it to still be on there when I take my car back from them servicing my car. But I keep a few of these. You can order these online. I keep a few of these in my actual glove compartment so I'm ready when I go on days when I get my car serviced. So that's just another little tip. And I just want to hit a little bit more right here in this corner just to hit it. That is pretty much it. This is the Q2M leather cleaner by Gyeon, Gyeon, and I think they have a one that's lower than this and one that's a little bit more stronger than this, but the mild is the one you want, and this is all you really need. You need this. You can clean your Alcantara steering wheel, you can clean your dashboard, that's actual Alcantara, you can clean your inserts. If you look right here on my door, I have inserts that are suede, all right? They're suede all over this car. I've seen some of the exotics, some of the Lamborghinis, some of the Ferraris, they have a whole dashboard that is suede. You know, you can use this for that. Of course, I have the whole roof line that's suede. My visors are suede. My A-pillar all the way up to the back of my car is all suede. Of course, my seats are suede, front and back, and the steering wheel. So a very great product to have when you have Alcantara. This will save you. A lot of the guys have been asking me for years, or people have been asking me off and on recently, hey Mike, how do you keep your steering wheel so clean? And this is the product that I use. Hands down, one of the best products I've ever used. This is not a sponsored video. I bought it with my own money, and I just, I really stand by this product. So I will stick with this. As you can see, I'm getting close to being finished, so I'm gonna be buying another one soon, but it doesn't take much. Once you stay on top of it, it does not take much. But if you let this go for a long time, of course, you're gonna be using a lot of work and a lot of this product to get it clean. And then once you stay on top of it, you should be good. So make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have that bell turned on so you can receive all post notifications when I post another video. And I appreciate you guys.